It's been quite a busy year for Los Campesinos. The band, which started off in Cardiff, have toured the festival circuit, travelled the world, and now they've got their second record out in the shops called We Are Beautiful, We Are Doomed. A band with big ambitions then, but actually you'd be surprised. They're determined to make clear this is not their second album. It's just on limited release and includes a copy of their self-made documentary.
We recorded it over the course of about a week and a half in Seattle in June, and then very quickly decided that we should release it and get it out there. I think the main motivation is the fact that so many bands will release an album and then they'll tour it into the ground for 2 or 3 years, re-releasing singles, and we were in a situation where we were touring loads and people were coming to watch us every time we were in their city, and they'd be watching us play the same 11 or 12
normally
songs.
In the same order, a couple of slight differences, and
we didn't want people to have the chance to get bored of us.
There are 7 members of this band, and as for who came up with the name, well, that was down to guitarist Neil, who once claimed to be fluent in Spanish. They're now on tour with Time's New Viking and No Age, all happily travelling around on a big bus. But their rise to fame hasn't gone to their heads. Given the option, their rider requests are simple: cheese and beer.
We do have a rider which mostly just consists of wine, whiskey and beer.
And fruit.
And always Cheesley.
Cheesley, the vegan cheese of dreams.
Which I think, as soon we mentioned on the rider that like we require some vegan snacks, and it's always Cheesley, which is vegan substitute.
But I think we've also requested a local newspaper was one.
Yep.
And which I think is kind of, we should just request a newspaper, probably a better idea, and like a mix CD of kind of local bands. And we've got that a couple of times actually, which has been really cool.
They admit they've had some gigging dramas, a few broken strings, a twisted ankle and the power cutting out mid-set, but actually it's been quite an easy ride so far. As for their future plans, well, they're all quite humble.
I don't expect us to be a band in 5 years' time. Just because we've always been about just doing what we can when we can, and we have no illusions of grandeur. We don't expect to be the biggest band in the world, and we just want to enjoy it whilst we can.
We just want to keep doing it, like, whilst we're enjoying it.
And when it stops,
whilst people still want to see us and things like that.
And as soon as it stops being fun, it stops being worth doing. So,
well, we better enjoy them while we can. And you can catch We Are Beautiful, We Are Doomed in shops now.